introduce us and let us know who you are here at Mort?
My name is Sangeeta Bhagwadeen. I have been at Mort this is my 16th year teaching here at Mort. I have only been at Mort. I have been here in a temporary position when I first started. I was only supposed to be here for 5 months for maternity leave. So, and I've been here for that long. Mort has been my home for that long.
I wanted to talk to you today about the nonprofit that we have here at Mort, the program HUG, Help Us Grow Reading. And as you know, Help Us Grow Reading has now been implemented into your classroom, and we wanted to talk to you today about that. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes, sure.
Awesome. So our first question, how do the children, the students, like HUG from a scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5, I think it is off the charts. They look forward to the HUG program. I tell them on Thursdays, remember Hugs tomorrow, and they're like, yay! At first they were a little bit skeptical. They were like, oh, I'm just gonna go on the computer, another program to get on, another thing. But then when I said, you're gonna have a tutor, you're gonna see somebody, you're gonna actually interact with them, it increased engagement. They love coming to school, especially it's on a Friday, so I like that it's on a Friday.
Yeah.
Fridays are the days we have our lowest attendance. So on Fridays, because I say you're having HUG tomorrow, remember you're having Hugs tomorrow, your tutors will be expecting you. They are excited, they want to be a part of the program, and I think it works so well so far.
How has HUG impacted the classroom? You mentioned about, absentees.
Mm-hmm.
So what about confidence and attendance? How has HUG impacted that?
Okay, so HUG being on a Friday helps to increase our attendance because our students want to be here. Mm-hmm. And it just shows like an impact in their confidence with not only just being able to answer questions, but also transferring what they've learned with their tutors into other subjects, into reading and writing, and even in math, because you gotta read in math as well. So they act on their confidence as one. They're participating in whole group discussion, small group discussion, where that discourse that they're having is starting to grow, because at the beginning of the year we had a lot of gaps. A lot of gaps in academics, a lot of gaps in just overall speaking. This class that I have currently is very low, or they're, how do I say this?
They're striving.
Yes, they're striving, but they came in with such great gaps that their ability to create sentences, to answer questions and sentences, incomplete sentences at the beginning of the year was very non-existent. So being able to communicate with their tutor and seeing them really like just go above and beyond. Their voices when they're with their tutors are like so loud that I'm like, wow. And they're also like not only just sharing academics, they're sharing about their lives. They're like, oh, on the weekend I'm gonna do this, and have you done this before? And it's also, it touches their heart, because I have a little friend who cries every session, because he doesn't want his tutor to go and leave him. So the impact is great. I will give it 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Do the students share Be the Difference messages in the classroom?
Yes, I think it's overall at Mort, we have that community where we're just a big family, and we tell them, we do a mantra every day, and it says we're a team, we're a family, we're only here to lift each other up. And we say that no matter which class they're in. And we say it even at our faculty meetings, the teachers say it. So we try to be an example, and we try to get them to be an example, to be the difference. So they have gotten their stickers. We talked about just overall character building things with them, how to show you care, how to be a good friend, what could you do, just overall just be that difference, because overall, at the end of the day, they know the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. And I always tell them, be a kind human being. Just be a kind human being.
And now that, since we have the program Hug into your classroom, we are virtual, 100% virtual. Not all of the students participate in Hug. You specifically selected certain students.
Correct.
Do you feel or believe that Hug is interrupting the school day while we're in your classroom virtually?
I will be very honest. At the beginning of the sessions, I was unsure of what this program was, what the curriculum. I had lots of questions because as a teacher, it's like I'm giving up my kids, and I call them my kids. And I was like, this is my instructional time. They already come with gaps, and there's language barriers too. But as the program went on, I was glad to see the active participation. I honestly would love that if all of the kids in my classroom would do it, not just the 10, because they do feel a sense of like, it's just for them, it's not for me. They do have computer programs during the day that they get on, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not that one-on-one. You're not seeing a live person in front of you. And they also love their tutors because they're not like grown-ups, but they're not little kids. So they feel like, wow, I'm meeting somebody else and I'm extra special. So my other 9 kiddos, I think they would love to be on Hug too.
We are open to that 100%. And I will say I'm working very hard right now to get some dual language speakers for tutors next year so the ELL kids can participate.
Even just with sight words or ABC letters, their computers, their laptops are touchscreen. So if they need to trace something or build something or manipulate something, I think that would be great.
Awesome. So then my last question to you is, how has Hug how has Hug affected your life as a teacher, as an educator, as well as just you personally? How has Hug impacted your life?
Hug has been coming to our sessions for 7 sessions so far. I think it has grown on me. I kind of expect it now every Friday. The kids still think that they're having a session today in the afternoon. And for me, I feel like it's an extra. It's another data point that I can give at a meeting when a student needs, what else have you been doing to show growth in this kid? This is something else. They do this, but also they have another 30 to 45 minutes with a live Hug tutor on this program. We are seeing this growth, and if they're not seeing growth, this is another data point that I say, here, we're doing an extra. Where can we go with this too? Overall, I'll give it a thumbs up.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bhagwadeen.